In a move that has sent shockwaves through the political landscape, ANC Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula has publicly declared that President Cyril Ramaphosa is going nowhere and will see out his full term in office. This bold proclamation comes amidst a swirl of speculation, political maneuvering, and relentless media scrutiny surrounding the president's leadership, particularly in the wake of persistent accusations of governmental mismanagement, factional battles within the ruling party, and growing public dissatisfaction over unresolved crises affecting millions of South Africans. Speaking at a high-profile ANC gathering in Pretoria, Mbalula left no room for doubt. "Let me make it clear, President Ramaphosa is here to stay. He will finish his term," he stated emphatically, his words echoing through a hall packed with party loyalists and senior officials. There are always voices that question leadership, that seek to create confusion, that think destabilization will serve their interests. But the ANC stands united behind our elected president. Speculation is speculation. Rumors do not dictate governance. The Constitution does, and the people have spoken. Mbalula's declaration was not just a show of support, it was a strategic assertion of authority meant to silence critics both within and outside the party. Over the past year, whispers of an internal push to replace Ramaphosa have grown louder, fueled by opposition parties, disenchanted ANC members, and civil society organizations critical of his handling of key issues such as economic stagnation, corruption allegations, and the country's energy crisis. Some factional leaders within the ANC have been accused of quietly plotting for a leadership shift, citing perceived lapses in decisive governance as justification for a change at the top. Yet Mbalula's statement signals a firm warning: any attempt to unseat Ramaphosa prematurely will face a united front. The timing of this announcement is also significant. The ANC has been under intense pressure to demonstrate stability and cohesion, especially after a spate of high-profile corruption investigations, contentious cabinet reshuffles, and growing public discontent over the state of service delivery. Analysts note that such a public endorsement from the Secretary-General serves to reassure both party members and the electorate that the leadership is not fragmented, projecting an image of continuity and resilience in the face of turbulence. By making this declaration in a public forum rather than a closed-door meeting, Mbalula ensures that the message reaches the broader national audience, leaving no room for misinterpretation or ambiguity. Political commentators have suggested that Mbalula's backing could also be a tactical move to consolidate his own influence within the party. By aligning himself openly with Ramaphosa, he positions himself as a key ally to the president, potentially securing leverage in shaping policy direction, future appointments, and the ANC's strategic agenda. Observers note that this approach may help neutralize internal dissent while reinforcing the perception of a united leadership capable of navigating the party through turbulent times. Beyond internal politics, Mbalula's statement addresses the wider South African public, who have grown increasingly concerned about the trajectory of the country under Ramaphosa's leadership. From economic challenges marked by unemployment and slow growth to persistent power outages and social unrest, citizens have frequently questioned whether the government can deliver on its promises. By unequivocally asserting that Ramaphosa will serve his full term, Mbalula attempts to instill confidence, portraying stability as a prerequisite for governance and progress. While critics argue that such declarations are mere rhetoric intended to silence opposition, supporters view it as a necessary stance in an era of political uncertainty. It is a reminder that leadership, particularly in a party as historically influential and internally complex as the ANC, is not easily shaken by speculation or dissenting voices. Ramaphosa's tenure, Mbalula insists, will continue uninterrupted, and the focus must shift to addressing the real issues affecting South Africans daily. As the nation watches, Mbalula's words may either quell factional unrest or intensify behind-the-scenes power struggles, but one fact is clear: the ANC's Secretary-General has drawn a line in the sand. Cyril Ramaphosa, for now, remains firmly at the helm, determined to lead the country through the remainder of his term, regardless of the pressures and challenges that lie ahead.